late at night, but I feel like doing some gaming, so I'm gonna do a little bit of badass farming. And I've been doing this a while. I meant to show you guys my characters because I'm looking for people, anyone out there who might want to play, as long as they play legit. I don't like people who mod, and I don't like people who are little kids or people who loot hog. I like mature adults who want to actually fucking play the game. But anyway, some of you might wonder, like, what do you mean badass farming? Like, I'm sure a lot of you know what badass rank is, but I mean, I'm real serious about badass rank. So anyway, these are all my guys. Like I said, I've been doing this on and off for years. I have like over 1,000 hours playing this game, so I really like it. I really do. And right now I'm doing 3 guys at once, like back to back. So I have 0-1. I beat the game on him, beat first playthrough, and now he's just waiting around to do his DLCs. 0-2 is almost done with story, and then he's ready for DLCs. And 0-3, who I just started a little bit ago and got him. He's already about halfway through the first playthrough, and once I get all 3 of them to 3, to second playthrough, once I beat it, I'll switch and I'll go through it 3 times again. And the reason I'm doing it 3 times is because my badass rank is so high that it takes a lot of work to get anywhere, really. These used to be like even around like 27% or something like that. I think it's 27 because, crit damage. I stopped messing with that a while ago because I just don't want my crits doing any more damage, to be honest. Even my gun damage, that's only 28. I've really tried to stay away from anything that says damage on it for a while now, because I don't want to do so much damage that I literally am melting shit, because it already is pretty freaking severe sometimes. So what I usually do is I like to beat the game like I beat it on one guy, and like on 0-1, for instance. On 0-1, I beat the game, but once, like when I beat it, I got a couple of legendaries like while I was playing through it. One of the legendaries I got was the Infinity. The level 8 Infinity. So, I put it in the bank, and then when I was done with that character, I put it in the stash, and I sent it to my new character, so that I could start a new one, and just play through a little bit, and pretty early on, I'll be able to use the Infinity. And I've done that with a bunch of guns, basically. That's what I do, because like I have to play as multiple dudes in order to get my rank up remotely quick. So gotta share stuff between my guys, even if it's just temporary shit that I don't want to keep. Like this infinity pistol. I don't want to keep this. It's level 8. I don't care about it. I only care about it right now because I'm doing first playthrough runs of my zero characters, of my spare zero characters that I use just for badass farming. And once I get those once I get those 3 zeros that are just for badass farming all the way leveled up, I'll probably just delete them, dude, because I don't care about them. I specifically made them to beat more challenges so I could get more badass farming. So yeah, that's kind of what I do. I just play through the game, and I've done it so many times that I'm really familiar with what a lot of the challenges are. See, like, using the infinity this early in the game is a good advantage because there's a challenge specifically for firing bullets. You don't even have to hit anything. They just want you to fire, like, lots and lots of bullets. So for a little while, once I started being able to use the infinity, as soon as I got to level 8, and then I handed this weapon down to myself so I could use it, as soon as I got to level 8 and put it on, the first thing I did was just start shooting constantly like this. I was just running around, opening chests. See, I can open the chests and take the loot while I'm shooting. There's no interference. I can just easily do this. So yeah, like, I think of everything, man. I try to think of everything I can. If there's a challenge for shooting bullets in the game, then having the infinity is really nice early on because you can get a chunk of that challenge done just from running around and shooting things for a little while. Even if you're not hitting anything, as long as you don't care, then just fucking just shoot constantly. Like, right now, look at that, dude. I just gotta fire 50,000 more, and I'm done. But that's where I'm gonna stop. Like, I'm not gonna shoot constantly anymore with the infinity, because 50,000, 25,000 more bullets is a lot. It's gonna take a while. I'm gonna be running around shooting pretty constantly for a pretty long time if I want to get all the way to 50,000 just from spamming the infinity trigger. My favorite character to badass farm with is Zero. Probably like the most useless character in the game, really, but like in terms of real like powers and stuff like that, he's really not that good in terms of that. I mean, he can do a shitload of damage from sniping. And he can also do some melee damage, but really his melee stuff is really stupid. It doesn't feel like a full-fledged melee character like Psycho does.
Running away? What? You did!
got rolling, huh? Rolling's just fine. Of course, if Roland hadn't been such a dumbass in the first place, he would have... Whoops!
Another story!
Almost.
Now I'm going to eat you!
There's a challenge just for picking up loot of different kinds. So I'm constantly dropping stuff from my inventory to make room for other stuff, even if it's like white stuff. White level guns. Because That's actually the hardest one to complete, is the loot white items. I mean, out of all the looting ones, I mean, like, loot green items, loot blue items. The number of the ones, like, the number of the things you have to loot gets less and less the more rare it is. So white stuff, they want you to literally loot fucking hundreds of white items because you find them all the time. So they want you to pick up a lot of them. So you gotta do it, man. Because every time you get a token, a stat goes up and you get to pick which one. Always looking for, I mean, I'm not really always looking. I used to be always looking, but then I stopped because it just felt like it was never going to go anywhere. But I should say I would always like to have some people to play this with. So if anybody still plays it, or if you just got it, just let me know and I'll fucking make a new character. Like, really, it doesn't matter to me because I just play through for badass rank. Like, there's like at least 10 characters I've made that I beat the game twice on and spent over 2 days of playing time, and I just deleted them when I was done with them because they're useless now. All I wanted them for was to have a new list of challenges. I've beaten them all, so I delete the guy. So if anybody just got it and you want somebody to play with that's not a cheater, and I mean, I do duplicate stuff, but that's not really cheating as far as I'm concerned, because they should have made the loot drop in the game individual so people don't have to fight over loot. So duping shit is really, all that is sharing something, which you should already be able to do in the game. You should already be able to share stuff or just have individual drops. There's no reason to make it so that everybody should have to dogpile on the fucking loot to get it. So yeah, that's why I don't really play with randoms, because even if you find some randoms that don't cheat and that aren't kids, the likelihood that they're not going to be loot hogs that's like the hardest thing to find, is somebody who's not just going to take everything the second that they see it. You can dupe gear, you can dupe it. So if you don't want the fucking gear, you should be letting other people look at it, and if nobody wants it, then anybody picks it up. But if you go see a piece of gear and you're like, oh, it's a purple piece of gear, I'm taking that. Even if you're not gonna fucking use it, you're just gonna sell it, you just don't want anybody else in the room picking up some good shit, well, fuck you, man. That's exactly the type of person that I don't like playing with. People who don't fucking think about their teammates. I do it. It's really easy. If there's a legendary on the ground, sure, I jump on it. But I only jump on it because I don't want somebody who's not as nice as me to jump on it first and then not be willing to duplicate it for anybody, or like something stupid like that. I just jump on it so that I can look at it safely in my inventory without some other guy hogging it.
Kill that one!
And then once I've looked at it and I've decided if I want it or not, I let everybody know, like, oh, I think that this gun is good. Does anybody want a dupe of it? Because I'm keeping it. Or I say, this gun is trash. If
doing?
anybody wants
Bandits
it,
call
you
me
can
the
fucking
fire
have it.
hawk against Lilith.
Go nuts.
I'm with the Raiders,
The
like
shit
you.
sucks
I keep the
anyway.
bandits in line so Roland can focus on taking down Jack. Anyway, long story, lots of internal
So
bleed.
yeah, you really need a group of mature
you help me
adults,
up?
bro, in this game. You need a group of mature adults who are not loot hogs, and they're willing to talk about like the things that we pick up.
Give me
Because
some
if we
iridium,
pick
will
something
ya? I
up
should
that's
have some in
good,
one
we
of my
can
strong
dupe it
boxes.
for all 4 of us, man, and then all 4 of us can have some savage gear.
Yeah, that's the stuff. Give it here.
Appreciate it. Thanks. Bet you're looking for Roland, huh? He's not here. The Bloodshots grabbed him. Made him cocky, too. They never came after him this hard.
32 more crit kills with the pistol. No. Just 32 more criticals with the pistol. Alright, fine. I can do it.
They're in here! Get up!
Now the real fun begins. I'll see if I can't phase blast a few of them for you. Nice shot!
Pretty hard to hit the head a lot with the infinity.
Well done.
Whatever.
Showers me in blood and sweat. How enjoyable.
Boom. Challenge down. 10 points.
Heads up! Badass!
Incoming badass.
Get some ammo! This ain't over yet! Found another way in! Next shot! Well done! Keep it up, kid. You're doing great.
To my weaponry.
Howdy, boys.
Drop some white and green stuff.
Watch out! Badass psycho!
These folks don't stand a
Be the
chance.
challenge.
Well done.
My skills are
There
sharp.
you go. Deadeye.
Nice shot!
Once I get to level 16,
That
this
was
shit's
fun.
gonna start getting way faster, dude. Like, I seriously fly through this game once I get the right skills with this guy.
Could you give me another hunk of iridium?
I'm just fucking booking it, like, just trashing everybody. And that's why I don't like upping my damage anymore, because it's too much. When I play by myself, it's way too much damage, dude. Not way too much.
Iridium now. Talk
I can't
later.
kill people from shooting them in the foot, but if even one bullet hits them in the head, dude, boom, done. Pretty much, anyway, as long as my
Yeah,
gear
that's the
is...
stuff. Give it
Like,
here.
I can fight things that are at least 4 or 5 levels higher than what the gear that I'm using is.
Thanks.
So there's a pretty big, like a big, I don't know the word for it,
Yeah.
but it's like a
Walls open by
zone.
siren
It's like a
power.
zone.
Awesome. Thanks to
It's
this
like a
iridium
kill
stuff.
zone.
No
I
idea
have a
why.
big kill
Now,
zone.
let's talk about
It
rescue.
reaches a few levels above my own level. Whereas
Well,
somebody with a
for the
low
Bloodshot
badass rank would have a really small kill zone because they're so weak at their base stats. Oh man, I thought maybe I could cheat, but I haven't
First, I'm gonna
played in a
teleport you
while.
into the Bloodshot
I guess I
stronghold.
can't
That's where they're
jump
keeping
that
Roland.
early.
You'll catch him by surprise and have a real advantage. It'll be great.
But
Hold
yeah,
still.
someone with no badass rank, dude, you might not be able to fight things even one level higher than you because it's a bit intense. They might do a bit too much damage or whatever,
So
but
getting used to this. Reminds me though, Bloodshot Stronghold is full of real tough customers.
me and
Might wanna train
Solo,
a bit before you
it's
take 'em
like
on.
too easy,
doing
bro.
good out there, by
It's
the
way
way.
too
Keep it up.
easy. But I earned it, bro. I earned it. Like, it's only this easy because I am that powerful. And I am that powerful because I spent a long time playing, bro. Like, don't get me wrong, I've played a lot of other games, but every once in a while, if I'm bored of other games, sometimes I try playing this game, and sometimes I end up getting back into it, and then I end up doing a couple of badass runs. I make a new character or two, and I play them through the game together, side by side, not on split screen with controllers and shit, just like, I play as one, I get him to level 20, and then I switch to the other guy, play as him until level 20, and then play as the other guy till 40, and I just bounce back and forth between a couple different guys as I work my way through the game. Neither rain nor... Oh, never mind. I was gonna say, that should be definitely ignored. That's another thing. There's a lot of side quests that I don't do in this game. And you'll see, like, in the second playthrough, which is a little ways away from right now.
All right, killer.
But
Back in Sanctuary.
I know how to do something in the second playthrough that is very... It's like some pro-level shit. I call it a perfect playthrough. And it's when you, pretty much on the second playthrough, if you beat the whole second playthrough, but you don't touch any of the side missions, I mean, don't even touch them. You can't even accept them. If you accept the side missions, then they spawn as whatever level you are. But if you wait until you beat the game, and then you pick up the side missions, then they're level 50. They're the highest level. So you can get some sweet-ass level 50 quest reward items and shit, like unique guns and unique shields, and they'll be the highest level. But you gotta be able to beat the whole second playthrough literally without even touching any of the side missions. You're not even allowed to accept them. So you can only do main story. That's it. That's all you can do. And it's really difficult. You have to be pretty strong to beat the whole second playthrough without touching anything but the story. But fortunately, you can beat the first playthrough, and then by the time you beat, if you do it correctly, then by the time you beat your first playthrough, you'll be level 31 or 2. And then you can start the DLCs in the first playthrough. And since you waited until after you beat the story, then the DLCs are going to be level 30. Every single thing is going to be level 30. And level 30 quests give good XP for someone who's around level 30. So by the time I start the second playthrough,
I should have killed your fat ass.
I'm gonna be like level 37 or 38, and that puts me 8 levels ahead of the people that you start against on the second playthrough. So that gives me a bit of an advantage, like, so that I can beat the second playthrough without touching any side missions at all.
I didn't see you there.
It's a big strategy. How am I gonna beat the game and get the most out of it in the first playthrough, so that in the second playthrough, all I have to do is the story. And that's how you make a really, really, really good file,
Don't get
man.
many visitors round here, especially not one so cute. Trying to rescue your pal Roland from the dam, huh? I bet you could fool those bloodshots if you drove up in one of their custom trucks. I got one right over yonder that
Crushed with the driver still inside.
My bad. Well, I got a vanilla technical in the shop, but most of the parts were nailed. Just got
Where's
a
the highway?
some more of the bandits'
I
trimmings.
can tell you, but I'm in the danger zone, man. My buddies kicked me out of their gyro squad, and now they're selling around the psycho head volleyball. Steal their balls and burn their net.
But yeah, like, it's good to skip some side missions, dude. Because, like,
You'll have to blow up some bandit cars and bring them from the wreckage. And don't
some
pay any mind if
people,
they start calling you names.
some
It's just
people
like
want to do
stealing a
them
villain.
all. But, like, see, I didn't even do this one. Because I was like level 12 when I got it, but it's only a level 9 mission. So anything I fight that during that mission is just going to be so weak, I'm not going to get shit for it anyway. So I just skip it.
So you and my sister are getting along pretty well?
I try to do quests that are like at the same level as me or ahead, because I want to get more XP for each individual thing I kill. At the end of the day, more XP for each kill is worth a lot more than more XP for beating the quest. Like if you beat the quest and they give you 2,000 XP, that's nothing, dude. Like, you can get like 200 XP for killing something that's at your level. So yeah, it's like a strategy for sure. It's a big strategy.
Got a bandit card? Roland can handle whatever the bloodshots dish out, but I generally don't like letting him get tortured any longer than I have to.
Funny.
Come on, one more car, please. I could have sworn that the cars just kept spawning, like, over here. There we go.
You got the parts? Right. Just bring them back and we'll get you rolling. Got your car ready over there. Let's make some modifications and you'll be good to go. All right. Have you seen those hoods torments.
No, I don't. Well, let's see. See, 1,820 XP, dude. That's not worth it. That's just not worth it, bro. 1,000 XP to go up. No. Those quests are not worth the time to me, dude, because you get more XP for killing 10 enemies that are at your level than you do for doing those quests.
Ruby, now you construct one of those bandit-looking things from any of my brother's catch rides. Come back and see me sometime, you son of a bitch. Ask Scooter to stop setting my customers on fire. I can take care of myself.
Fuck. Oh yeah, that's right. I haven't played through the full game in a while, so I have, damn it, I have some shitty knowledge. I usually play a lot newer stuff than this, so like, I don't know. Memory is just a little rusty, but I played through it like 50 fucking times, dude. Seriously, like 50 times. So I know it like the back of my hand. It just, some of it's coming back to me.
We've been tracked. Kill him.
Ball. Pretty sure this mission is like level 14 or something like that, so it's like a hair ahead of me. No, it's like right on where I'm at, and that's good. Like, I have no reason to do any side quests if I'm at the level of the next main quest. The more you skip side quests, the more you're gonna come out ahead. Oh, I'm gonna burn. It's alright, I let myself burn, There we go.
Been trying to take Roland out ever since you kicked their asses out of Sanctuary.
working on fire challenges and SMG challenges. Ooh, they shot me down. It's alright, it's alright. Oh God, leave me alone. Jesus, my shield needs a little bit of an upgrade here.
You don't want to be here. No getting away from us.
Rolling. Final offer. Echo me back and let's go.
Come on, little one.
I'm gonna die, but it's alright. You can't take me down, bitches. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Look at those murderous bloodshots. Don't you think Pandora would be better without those scum? And that means I'm gonna kill bandits like you. Bloodshots.
I'm gonna kill you.
There was this suspect Roland got it on the ball. We know his son wants to work it, but we don't know why. To rescue Roland, we might have a shot at something.
Oh, fuck.
I am ready.
Fuck you, Mad Mike.
God damn it, Hyperion! I didn't get half that night. I don't kidnap the most wanted criminal on Earth. Just so you can How about 50,000 bullets?
Whoops, I missed a turn. Fucking rolling, let's
Vault
go.
Hunter. Good to finally meet you in person. Hell of a job fighting through those bloodshots. This'll just take a second. Well, that's that. Now let's see about getting out of here.
Engaging.
Vault Hunter! You gotta stop this thing! Let go of me,
And
damn
that's
it!
how Handsome Jack pays ransoms. Soldier! This way!
Boom, badass token. Let's see. I am gonna go with... delay.